Hello, my dashers. Welcome to another week. It is 7 o'clock CDT. And it's Sunday. So here I am. I'm hoping that everyone had a great weekend. Starting to wind down, get ready for the work week for those of you that work Monday through Friday. And, for those of you that don't, hey, I hope tomorrow brings another adventure to you. So, yeah, this week, oh boy, I got to tell you, there has been so much going on. As you know, for the last 2 weeks, I have literally been running around with my head cut off. So I had, been packing, getting ready for pictures, and then from pictures, 2 days later, I went to showing to basically uh, showed, had 5 showings in like 2 days, and 2 were the same person. And then I went to contract. Hey, Tim, how are you? Welcome. Hey, my brother from another mother. Yes, you're first. Hi, Tim. Are you in Cali or are you in Chicago? Where are you at? Where are you at? So yeah, I'm as you can tell, still at the Sticks and Bricks. My brother from another mother. Still in Cali. I'm telling you, here in Texas, we're already starting to get our 90-degree weather. Usually we don't get this until like the 1st of June, like the first week of June. It decided to come a few weeks early, so already we're in the 90s, which kind of stinks. But at least at night it goes down to like, 68. So I'm like, at least that's good. But the rain we have been having here has been, the weather has been crazy. We had, tornadoes touch down downtown Houston. We had, it was insane. We had tons of flooding, a lot of rain, within a short period of time, like 2 hours. We got like unseen amount of like, I think they said it was like 7 or 8 inches in less than 2 hours. I could be wrong. Yikes. 67 still in the morning here. Yeah. Oh, 76 is a high. I wish. Yeah, we actually had like one day, I think it was Tuesday, that it was like 76 is a high, but it shot right back up to 90 something. And that's when, the storms happened and the tornado and the weather and everything else like that. It had been crazy here. Last couple of weeks, south of Houston. Luckily, I live north of Houston. So south of Houston really got slammed with a lot of flooding, tornadoes, damage, everything like that. So I was kind of blessed that I'm in the northern part of Houston. I'm still about an hour north of Houston. So I kind of was glad on that. Lucky duck. Hey, Graham's in the house. Oh, bride's still in England. Another month. Aw. Well, I'll have prayers again for you. I've been having your bride's mom in my prayers. With Roxy and grandkids continue to visit and still, well, at least you have somebody there. That's good. At least you have someone. G'day, mate. It's so uncomfortable wearing t-shirts, shorts, and sandals door dashing. I know. Wow. I'm telling you. I even haven't had any time to do door dashing or Uber Eats or anything lately just because of everything that has been going on. So as everyone knows, the house went on the market. It was I had 5 showings, and of the 5 showings, 2 were the same person, and that individual ended up putting an offer in, and we had 2 more offers coming in, but I guess he really wanted the house. So he went above asking and basically locked in the contract. So I had building inspectors, appraisers, so on and so forth, things and negotiations back and forth, came to a final number, which is still above asking price. So I'm like, you know what? I'm okay with that. Needless to say, the sticks and bricks will be in their possession, or our closing is May 31st. So I have until, a week and a half or two weeks to get out of here. Huh. It has been a whirlwind of like, oh my gosh. It seems like I'm running around with my head cut off, honestly. And it's amazing because you don't think that it's really that big of a deal, but when you end up downsizing and getting rid of all of your things and so on and so forth, it's just so overwhelming of all the steps that you have to do. And I'm like, oh my God, you got 2 plates full. I wouldn't do anything either. Yeah. Literally between building the garage slash home base and from scratch, and selling the house and getting out of the house. I mean, these 2 were enough. I'm literally up in the morning and running around all day until, I'm done. And so I I actually took a couple days off this week where I'm like, look, I got to reset. I just got to stop for a minute because I am just burnt out. I was getting like 4 hours of sleep, 5 hours. I mean, I must have slept for 2 days, honestly. I didn't do anything for 2 days. I was so wiped out, so burnt out. I'm like, don't call me, don't talk to me, don't anybody even say anything because I'm done. I'm done. So I ended up sleeping, I think, 10 hours one day, and I think the following day was like 12 hours. I slept half the day just to catch up on sleep. It was so bad because I was like, I knew my body was saying, "Hey, look, if you don't stop, you can't do this." Hey, oh, I'm telling you, I know it is now under contract, so it's not pending anymore. It is under contract. So, they have the finances, they've proven, they've shown records that they do have the finances to purchase at their purchase price. Which is kind of funny because I was gonna, repaint, I was gonna do the caulking, I was gonna fix a few things, a few little things that are around the house. And of course, the building inspector found all those things. And so they were like, well, we'll take, this much off to do all these repairs. And I'm like, well, fine. That means I don't have to do it. So I'm not going to do it. I mean, it's, and they're little things, like, the caulking in the kitchen is a little off, because of the water or whatever for over the years. Like I could recaulk that easy. The bathtub, easy. Not that I use the bathtub that much, but still, it's just where, it's use out of 4 years. So I was going to do all that. I was going to repaint, because some of the, the command strips ended up taking some of the paint off of it. So I had to spackle it and everything else. And I was going to fix all that stuff and repaint. And, and I'm like, okay, well, I guess they don't want that. They want to do it themselves. Okay. I'm all right with that. But yeah, it's sold. Cheryl. CC Camper Lady. It's getting cold here. I start the fire around 3 p.m. and sit around talking and watching kids running around. Oh yeah, that's right. You're going into winter. Graham's going into winter. You're in fall right now, right? I'm back inside at 5:30 to get out of the cold. Yeah, I think you're going into winter. Well, we're going into summer. Hey, Miss Net, how are you? Everybody's saying hi, Miss Net. Hey, hey. Donna Flynn sold. Check that one off. It is sold. Yes, it is definitely sold under contract. It's not pending anymore. All signatures are whatever. I had the assessment, the building inspection, the yada, yada, yada. We came to an agreement on a number, signed the contract, and that is it. So the house is sold, and I have to be out of here by the 31st. So Memorial Day, I will be moving what is left in my house. Like you see all of these, things, little things that I have left for show. I have to pack all those up. And that is what's left. I mean, about 90% of the house is already packed up. So the things that I have to show, the furniture that I'm getting rid of, because I kept it for show. But now that I don't have to show it, like my dining room table that I'm sitting at right now, I'm not going to bring that into Dasherville because it's too big and I don't use it. So I have a smaller table that I'll be using with 3 stools. It's good enough for me. Downsizing is downsizing. I don't need a huge kitchen table. What for? So that's going to go bye-bye. And I have an extra bed. I have this. I have that. It's all going away, Luckily, Angelic, which I'm crossing my fingers, they have a truck. So I'm going to call them tomorrow to see if they can't come and just take the whole lot. Angelic is the women's battered women's shelter for battered women for local. So that's kind of nice. Yes. Everybody's saying hi. Nice. I know, right? Congrats on the quick sale. Yeah, it was quick. I mean, but then again, I knew it was going to be quick. The house is really good. Yeah, there are some minor things. It's just wear and tear. Like I said, caulking, a couple loose fixtures, very minor repairs that need to be done on the house. And they actually wanted my mother bought one of those huge, nice Whirlpool washer and dryers, and they wanted it. And I'm like, fine, I'm not taking it anyway. So I'm like, okay, they want this, the big fridge right there. I'm not bringing that fridge to the new Dasherville. Why? It's too big. I don't even use it now. So I was fine with leaving all that. No problem. Just for a song, I'm telling you. I should write a song. I know, right? I know, right? Thank you for doing the work yourself, buyer. I was going to do it, but, hey, they wanted to take some money off, which I knew about. There were some roof shingles that needed to be replaced, things like that. Instead of me doing it or hiring somebody to do it, the piping upstairs, maybe my installation wasn't good enough, but I didn't have a freeze. Everybody else did. So, but, they want to do all that kind of stuff. And, so I knew I was going to have to put out some money, a chunk of change. So if they want to include all that with the minor repairs, I'm fine with it. I was fine with it. It was still above asking. And we're talking, it was still $12,500 over asking. That's a lot. So I'm like, okay, no problem. Hey, Rose. Yay. Baby's collecting a trailer load of wood for me. They came back. Oh, unloaded. And they stacked it. In spite of the size of a coffee mug appeared. Yeah. Mobang. CC Camper Lady. Yes, Miss Net. Woohoo. Here's Rose going at it. Donna Flynn. So, yeah. And when you talk about like getting rid of things, I am not kidding you guys. So I want to show you. As you know, last weekend we had the final per se garage sale, right? And you guys are going to laugh at this, okay? Okay, let's see if I can do this. Okay, I'm going to take this out. All right. So here it is. You guys are going to love this. You guys give me a thumbs up if you can see this. Anybody? Can everybody see this? Anybody give me a thumbs up? Or did I lose everybody? Okay, everybody can see it. Good, good, good. Thank you. All right. Ready? That's right. Decluttering and get rid of everything. Look at all this stuff. Look at all this stuff. Let me play that again. It starts way over here. Look at all this stuff. All this stuff over here starts way over here. And this is what happens on the final step. The final. Look at all of it. Insane. It was totally insane. I could not believe how much stuff. And that was everything from the house, from decluttering. These are things that I didn't want, that didn't need, that, had to go the way to the dodo. It was time to go and get out. So, and here, all right, let me do this again. Here is what was left. Now, y'all remember seeing it, right? If I can find my mouse. Come on, where you go? There he is. And here, there's Deb again, is what's left. Talk about getting rid of a lot of things. Insane, right? Insane. I had so much stuff out there. It was insane. And by the end of it, I think I might have had like an eighth of the garage left. I mean, and I was giving everything away for a song. This for $5, $3, whatever. And one lady, she came and she says, how much for this? And I told her, $5. And she's like, okay, well, how much for this and this and this? And she started making a huge pile. And I'm like, okay, 10 for the lot. Okay, 20 for the lot. Okay, 30 for the lot. And she took away, she says, you just want to get rid of this stuff, huh? And I'm like, yeah, you get it? It's good stuff. It's just, I don't use it anymore. I'm never going to use it. So why do I have it? So make a couple bucks and, if somebody wants to use it, great. Good for them. I'm helping them out. Great. At least I can see, the people that I'm selling it to. Like, you just want to get rid of this, huh? And I'm like, yeah, I do. But I got rid of so much stuff. So there's not that much really to take over whatever's. And, I have a lot of good comforters and things like that. Storage closet, organizers and this, that, and the other thing. I just don't need it. I just don't want it. I had I gave $20 for a 6-person tent. that I only used like once. Um, things like that. It was incredible. My storage will probably look like seriously, and literally, I was giving it away for a song, but you know what? It 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 helped somebody out who really needed the help. This one person, I had a lot of, from my mother, I had a shower chair, a walker, I had one of those drive walkers, I had a bedside porta potty, things like that. And she just came out of a surgery, and she was an elderly lady that needed it. I mean, I gave her the whole thing for like $20. Now, you buy even just the porta potty alone is $25, let alone a walker and everything else that she had. And so, I mean, I was helping them out. They're going to use it and they're going to need it. They need it and going to use it. And they got it for a song that was still good. But what am I going to do with it? What was I going to do with all that stuff? So out it went. Yard sale did good. I know. And I only made like $350 out of all the stuff that I got rid of. Because like I said, I was doing $5, $3, $10, $20. The highest I went was $30. I sold, a little giant ladder. I had another other ladder, like $5, $10. I mean, you go to Lowe's and they're at least $30, $40. The little giants alone are like, 100. So I'm like, $20. Most of it. Yep. A lot is gone. Exactly. It was insane. But you know what? People could use it and that was fine. She's like, you just want to get rid. Yeah, I do. Mm-hmm. Buns. Buns in the house. Exactly. Someone's trash is somebody else's treasure. Like I said, this elderly woman, they can't afford anything. They're on a limited income, so on and so forth. And they got, for $20, they got a bedside table. They got a shower chair. They got suction cups that go on the shower. So, they could take a shower and be stable. I mean, literally, they got the walker, they got a regular walker, and then they had the drive walker. I mean, literally the drive alone is like $60, brand new. Granted, it was used. I put a string on it so that the person could use it. It was used, but are you really going to complain for that amount? So they could use it, and it made me feel good to help that person. I wasn't going to use it, so what's the point? I know. Hey, Annie, how are you? I know. I cannot still believe like it. The 31st is really going to be hard for me, guys. And let me tell you why. Because everyone knows that I have been really close to my mom. I mean, for the last 4 years of her life, I was her primary caretaker. And, I always had a special bond with my mother. And this house was our last venture. And it's really going to be hard to leave it because it was our last venture together. It was, the house that we chose. I loved it. My mom loved it. At the time, I couldn't buy it, but she could, so she did. And then when I could, I bought it right back from her. So then it became mine. But I was paying all the bills from day one. But she knew I loved this house so much. And so now with it, it's mixed emotions because I'm ready for van life. I'm ready to hit the road. I'm ready to, I have always been what my father coined a term, Gypsy Rosa Lisa. So basically, I love to just roam and travel and explore and do all those things. That's have always been since I was a kid. So that with that being in me already in hitting van life and doing what I'm doing, it took a good leap of faith, but to know that that's what's going to make me happy. So the only one who could change anything about, making your happiness a reality is meaning that you're going to have to let go of some things. And I'm going to have to let go of the house. And that's okay because I know deep down in my heart, my mom and dad, are you happy? And if the answer is yes, then do it. So mixed feelings. Let's just put it that way, guys. Mixed feelings on this point. But the 31st will be a very hard day for me. What the hell, woman? I don't think that I get rid of my collection of no. I have certain things like, I don't know if you guys can see it. There's my 1701D print that was in Jean-Luc Picard's Ready Room. I will never get rid of that. That alone, I think I paid like $450. But right now it's selling for over $2,000 because it is a limited edition lithograph print. It's only 235 out of 1,500. I have the certificate of authenticity, and that was the first major purchase I ever made when, since I was like 18. It's like the biggest major purchase I bought. So I'm never getting rid of that one. There's certain things and collectibles that I will not get rid of. But the things that I could, I did. Yeah. They got wings. And see, that's a lot of things. Like the things that I can't take in my van or anything else, I'm sure if I put it to the curb and put it free, somebody will. Rose Rose had 2 chairs in her van that we took out and an old school TV console between the driver and passenger. Okay. We took that out. We put it on the curb, and the next day it was gone. I was like, somebody really took that stuff. Oh my God. The next day. And we're talking old school. I'm like, wow. But it's always, if it's on the curb, it's free. Mm-hmm. Yeah. My mom would be proud of you. And I think they would be. I honestly think that they would be like, yeah, that's you. That's you. Hey, Stacy. Woohoo. Though, yes, they will be every step of the way. They live in my heart. It's the same, when my brother passed, I live for them, but I live happily. So if it's going to make me happy, then do it. If it's not, and it's going to cause me more stress, then don't. Good words to live by. Everybody's saying hello. Woohoo! She's been downloaded up and vanning. Yes, I'm going to do what we wish we could. It's got a long way to go and all the time in the world to get there. Told you. Sorry. I'm telling you. I'm ready. It's time to hit the road. It's time to do what I need to do. And speaking of that, a lot of people, have been interested on how to get into van life. I've had a lot of people ask me about how to get into van life. What do you do? What are the steps? Yada, yada, yada. I have a sticks and bricks, or, I have this or that, or, so on and so forth. So I have been filming all of the stuff with the build of Dasherville and up to this point of everything that's been going on with the sale of the house, meaning the pictures, getting ready for pictures, getting ready for showing, how different it is from pictures. You can shove everything into a closet. Whereas for showing, you got to have that closet. Even though you live here, you still got to have it neatly organized because they're going to open up that closet. So there's a difference between pictures where you can just shove everything in and then showing where people are going to open it up and see. So they understand you still live here, but you got to have everything a little nicer. Anyways, between decluttering, between this, between that, I have filmed all those things and I will be putting them out every Wednesday. So here's going to be the challenge. I'm going to try because I need to start getting into some kind of groove of doing more consistent, obviously, of videos, because I haven't really been doing videos. I've only been doing lives because I've been so dang busy, you guys. Not going to lie. But what I'm going to try and do is I am going to film the day to day, and I'm going to put them out day to day of the things that happen, because there are so many little things every single day that I have to do to get out of here. For instance, like I have to get the moving truck. I have to seal up my Dasherville. I have to this, that, the other thing, laundry list. Okay. And I only have 2 weeks to do this. So literally it's crazy. So I said to myself, you know what? This would be a good time, show you guys what a closing is. How, what literally signing your life away when you sell your house and what happens. What happens, regarding the Dasherville, I have to move over to Dasherville. So all my things, and I don't even have a garage door on it. Yeah, guys, I have no garage. Like a band of gypsies, we go down the highway. Yeah, right? I know, right? And don't you come back. Look at you. You're killing me. I'm on a roll. So, speaking of wonderful Dasherville, no more. Okay, that was supposed to be fashy, not fashy. So, guys, this is it. That's where I'm moving to. Lo and behold, this is the garage / home base. But what's funny about it is that is the enclosed porch. I don't know if I showed these pictures last week, but going to have a little fan that comes down here. But this is an enclosed 10 by 10 porch, or 10 by 30 porch. This is the inside. So this is where the quote unquote home base is. So this part is the office, this part is living, this part's kitchen, this part's bathroom, this part's a bedroom, and this part is a closet. And then we've got the garage. So Fuzzy will be in the parking till about right here. So I'll have about 10 feet extra by 15 feet for a workshop, so to speak. So, but all of this flooring has to be sealed because it is just raw concrete, guys. So it has to be washed. I have to get all the dirt that's in there and I have to wash it, stain it, and then seal it. So that's what's going to be happening this week, that I'll be ending up doing that. But I also am having the spray foam insulation be installed so the building doesn't quote unquote sweat. Here's the nice part about everything is during the storms that we had last week, all of the bad storms, the rain, the sideways rain, the whole 9 yards, no water was inside my building. Now, understand, okay, that if you take a look at that first picture, let me put it this way. Look at all the rain down here. Oh, you can't see it. Yeah. Look at all the rain down here. Now, this is the electrical transformer. Now, in Texas, especially if you're in a rural area, they don't have power lines. They dig underground and literally have everything underground. So all this, there's a drainage pipe that got clogged. So all of this was backup from the rains that we had. Now I have to finish, making the driveway meet up to the concrete, which is the reason why I have a big pile at the end of the driveway. But all this concrete here has to be sealed. Everything inside the building has to be sealed, and it'll have spray foam insulation. Now, I have to wait about 3 to 5 weeks or so for the garage doors to come in, and then have the installers install a side mount for the garage door. And it'll be white because I like white. It matches the doors. The doors are going to be white. It matches the windows. And of course, I have what is it? It's it looks white, but it's really like a steel kind of gray, galvanized steel. Because in Texas, if you have dark roofs, guess what? You're going to get the heat. Whereas light, as we know as nomads, it reflects the heat. So UV rays. So I'm like, yay. So there's something that I learned as being a nomad is that you can actually have a light colored roof. My brother-in-law's like, oh, you got to have a different color. You got to have brown. You got to have, this is my home. I can do whatever I want with my home. So yay. It's small. Don't get me wrong, but it's not terribly small. The whole building is 30 by 40 feet in the inside. So that basically is roughly 1,200 square feet. So it's a decent size house for just myself and my 2 dogs. So I'm loving it actually. And then I have the 10 by 30 enclosed patio in the back. So that is what is happening. So all that water, and I didn't flood. There was no rain inside. There was no dripping. No, the windows were caulked and sealed already. So I didn't have to worry about any of that. So everything was dry inside the building. So thank goodness for that. So let's see. Oh my gosh. Oh, I got to see what van. Okay. Still wrong. Oh, he's cracking me up. Hey, Vons. Same old. Looking absolutely fantastic. Well done, Lisa, and all involved. Yeah, I mean, oh boy. I will be so glad when the garage doors come in and I can just go boop and it rolls up and I can just zip, roll right in. Zip, close it, and I don't even care. I'm in my little cocoon. I'm good. I have electricity already requested by the county to come out and put electricity to the building. Not like they have to dig far. The transformer's right there. So that's kind of nice. Oh, correct. I know, right? Add it again. I'm telling you. And you have to dig holes for the fruit jam. Oh my God. Graham, if I ever do like a mango, I don't know if mangoes grow well in Texas. Because it might be too hot. But I'll have to research that, Graham, because I'm not going to spend money on a mango tree if it's going to die on me. Woohoo! No water in the building. I was so relieved. I mean, after the storms had hit and the flooding had occurred, and people down south were just, I mean, my sister's neighbor drove into a flooded road and ruined her car, flooded it. She had to get a new car. Insurance company totaled the car. I'm like, are you kidding me? I mean, why would you do that? Why would you see the road? You don't know how deep that water is. Don't go in the damn water. You see it. She went in it and she flooded her car out. Couldn't believe it. Okay. Yes, they can be grown in Texas. Oh, really? Well, then I might have to get a mango tree. Never too hot for mangoes. Really? Okay. Because the summers are brutal. I'm not going to tell anywhere between 100 to 105 Fahrenheit. So that's, oh boy, I don't even want to know what Celsius is. Because honestly, it is just hot. Hot, hot, hot. Hey, stop licking. Lucky is starting to lick and start getting hot spots again. It's like the season for it, I guess. I'll have to take a look at that. But what do you guys think about doing a video every day, whether it be a full 10-minute video or a short, if it's not that much content? Because honestly, I like today, for instance, I had so much running around to do. I had to get more boxes. Now's the perfect time. I have one big carpet. So I ended up washing the carpet, outside on my patio because there's nothing on it. I have the room to finally do it. So washing my carpet, getting ready to box up all the little stuff that was for show that I'm keeping. And then what I'm not keeping goes to, Angelica. So tomorrow I'll be calling Angelica to, see if they can't bring their truck and I can just load it all in one shot. So there are so many little things in order to get out of a sticks and bricks. And then on Wednesdays will be the actual video of, for instance, Dasherville being built. The videos that I have been doing up to this point. So I figured that would be a good day to do one of the story videos every Wednesday and then just updates daily on what's going on as far as what has been happening. So what do you think about that, guys? I mean, put in the comments what you think, that if this is a good idea or not such a good idea, because a lot of people ask me, how do I get into van life? Well, there's a lot of different steps that behind the scenes that people don't understand, that it does happen. The packing, the cleaning, the sorting through things, the, having to build the other one and, having to bounce between the two. I have to do a nice dance between the two to make sure I get everything done because I'm moving from one place into my home base and it's just a garage. There's no walls. There's no plumbing. There's no nothing there. It's just me and the van. I have to get electricity. I have to seal the floors. I have to get the garage doors. I have spray foam insulation coming. That's all for that. I have to sell this house. I have to move out. I have to pack. I have to get everything. I have to, there's so much things. So I said to myself, a lot of people don't understand. There's a lot that goes on to get into van life and the things and the steps that you have to do in order to attain that goal. So I said to myself, well, shoot, If I show what happens every single day for the next 2 weeks, it, it'll be an eye opener for some, I think. I mean, what do you think? Short videos good, can play catch up if I miss some. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, you're talking about Lucky for a second. I thought you could say Graham. Oh my god. You're cracking me up, man. You're cracking me up. Okay. Short videos would be great. Shorts, okay. Shorts are good. Type mango trees will grow in Texas, really? Huh. I'll take a look at that. Hey, Carol. Just getting home. Hi, Carol. This net. I think short videos would be good. So short videos like 2 minutes or so of what happened for the day. That might be good. That I can definitely do. With such a hope the mangoes can tango. Only 8 likes. Oh, see, I do it for Carol, and Carol does it. Thanks, Carol. Thank you so much. Dig the holes, plant the mangoes, orange, mandarin, pineapples. The list is endless. See, my mother wanted a huge like orchard. And I planted about 10 trees for her that we never got. We sold her house before we could ever bear the fruit, enjoy the fruit of our own labors. Because I was the one that took care of them. She couldn't. So I was the one out there watering them, fertilizing them, pruning them, so on and so forth. And we never got to have one piece of fruit from those 10 trees. Everything hot, Carol. How to decide what and how to sort and organize would be great, I think. Yes, I do have a video that I'm doing called downsizing. Downsizing and decluttering for van life. Because I got a great system, the whole 9 yards. That is one of my Wednesday. My Wednesday will be my long content video. So I think the rest of the time I will do shorts to keep you updated on what's going on throughout each day up until the 2 weeks that I sign the papers. I think that'll be good. What do you think? Seems to be the consensus that the shorts seem to be the way to go. Wednesday will be my long content video. That's all different types of mango trees grow in Texas. I know, right? Tim. Thumbs up. So basically, y'all saw what was the before and the aftermath of my garage sale. Insane how much stuff just left, which was great, because then it was nice to actually see people getting a little joy that they found a good deal, found a great treasure. And I know the cost of everything that was leaving, but I'm like, you know what? It doesn't really matter to me because I just wanted it gone. And if they could enjoy it and they could save a few bucks and use it, great. Like I said, that one lady, she piled on so much stuff. And I looked at this, okay, $30 for the lot. She goes, deal. You're just trying to get rid of it, aren't you? And I'm like, yep. But it was all good stuff. So yeah, it was quite fun. But so I officially move out of the house Memorial Day, which is the 27th. All of my belongings except for a cot or a bed it's a small, like, rollaway bed. That bed will be here, and everything that I own will be in a truck going over to Dasherville. And whether I have a garage door or not, it's locked, and I have those high, uh, boards there that are screwed into the what do you call it? The sheet metal. So, um, but the spray foam insulation goes in, everything. I'm looking at cooling systems, how to beat the heat during when I'm there, because no more will I have central air that I have here after the 31st. So the 27th through the 31st will be basically making sure I have everything out and ready to hand over to the new owners. The 31st is my signing day, where that's the day I hand in the keys and sign the papers, and it will no longer be mine. Again, double-edged sword. You know, ready for new adventures. So getting the van over, I will be probably as soon as I seal the concrete inside with, I'm going to stain it and then seal it. And once the seal is there, a Fuzzy will find a new home at Dasherville, and I will be running rickshaw back and forth. Because it is about 40 minutes to an hour away from where I currently live to my home base. So it's a good distance, but it's okay. I'll be going back and forth, making sure, things get done on, at Dasherville. Once the papers are signed, I will be there 100%. So that is what is going on. It's because I planted fruit trees all over the place in many different properties. Very rarely have I stuck long enough, right, to enjoy the fruits. To me, it's not just the point. I just enjoy doing. Yeah, and I do. Make sure of your first day and night on Dasher. I know. Yeah, it's my first official, because I did stay at Dasherville already. When I was waiting for the people to install my building. They were supposed to come, and then their truck broke down. I did film it. I do have it. But my official first day as a full-time nomad will be May 31st. I will be a full-time nomad. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the shorts every day to give you an update of what goes on for the day, maybe a minute, 2 minutes. And then Wednesday will be my full content day. And then, we'll take it from there, because I got to start getting into the swing of things, y'all. I got to start getting those videos out. So this is going to be back into the swing of things where I can start doing the things I really love to do, which is film, edit, show you guys what's happening, having a great old time, getting on that road. I'm going to hit the East Coast mid-June. I will be up in Rhode Island for my daughter's moving up ceremony from middle school to high school, and my son's drift event is that same weekend. And also my son turns 21 in July, so I will be there for, we brought back some Russian vodka with us from his hometown, and we vowed that on his 21st birthday, we would all get a shot. So of that vodka. It's been brewing for 21 years, y'all. It's going to probably knock me on my butt. One shot. Because I don't drink, y'all. But it's my son's 21st. So got to do it. So I'm headed up to the East Coast. Who knows? I might go up to Maine, see some friends, some New Hampshire, see some friends. I have never been to Salem, even though I lived there for so long. I'm going to go to Salem in Massachusetts and, find out all about, the witch trials and everything else. And I'm going to, do things that I want to do. I've I've got the time. And the best part about it is I get to bring you guys with me. So I'm going to be exploring all of that. I mean, heck, I've never even been to Niagara Falls. I haven't been to Canada. I mean, for all intents and purposes, I could go to Montreal and have a great time. Who knows? Um, yeah, life is so full of possibilities, and I'm so excited to start this new chapter in my life. So you guys coming for the ride. So I got to start ramping myself up to getting videos out there for you guys. So I am excited. You got this. Woohoo! I'm looking forward to watching the Dasherville journey. Yeah, okay. I did make a good living out of mangoes on Humpty Doo for a few years and have called in to come my older properties, enjoyed the fruits and nuts. Really? Happy times ahead. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. It is scary. I'm not gonna lie. Um, when you take that first step, knowing that, all your life you've been in the corporate world, all the life you've listened to everybody else and what you should do and what you shouldn't do. And for the first time, I'm listening to my heart and saying, no, this is what you need to do. And as much as I am very tearful to leave this house because of my mom, in all reality, I know my mom should be like, go, have fun, be happy. So that's what I'm going to do. So excited. I'm excited and scared and all emotions all at once. But on the 31st, it is going to be like crazy. But you guys are going to be around for it. You guys are coming for the journey. Plenty of mixer in the... that sounds dangerous. Lisa put in plenty of mixer and only have one. I know, right? 21-year-old vodka from Stoletamak, which is his birthplace. And oh boy, it's going to be interesting. Quick question. When does this adventure start? May 31st is when I sign. The property is no longer mine. That is my signing date. My closing date is May 31st on this house. By that time, on May 27th, which is Memorial Day, I will be moving all of my belongings, everything in this house that I'm keeping, and taking it over to Dasherville. Dasherville is going to, even if I have to use it as storage, it's whatever. I don't care. So this week I am sealing the floors. The spray foam insulation guy is coming on Tuesday. He's actually coming on Monday. My brother-in-law and my sister are having their building done. So he's coming on Monday for that and Tuesday for mine. So mine gets done on Tuesday. So Wednesday, I'm going over to seal up the concrete because the following Monday is when I'm moving everything in. Everything has to be in. But as soon as it's sealed and dried, Fuzzy's going over there. So I don't have to worry about Fuzzy being in the backyard. So she can get out of the elements. I am getting electricity in there, all that kind of stuff, because I need to plug in. And even if I don't, I can just back her out, have her in the sun, let the solar panels run the car if I have to get up the batteries. Fine, no problem. But I have everything I need in that van. I can just open up that side door and boom, I can live right there. I just have a huge open New York loft. It's okay. I'm okay with that. Please, y'all don't forget to hit the like. Aw, thanks, Rose. I meant the traveling. Oh, so when am I traveling? I will probably hit the road, and I have to be up in Rhode Island on the 14th. So I will probably leave that week before. So very shortly after closing. my son wants to convert his pickup truck into build a platform, a pull-out drawer for his kitchen. He wants to build out his camper so he can sleep in it. He is a drift car racer. So he goes to events with his drift car with his truck. So he got a cap for it. And basically, we're going to build his bed. I'm going to outfit him. And so he wants me to come out a few days earlier to do that, which is fine. So I will be helping him getting his rig together, whether it be build or no build. I don't know. We'll have to see when I get there. He is a mechanic. Of course, he built his own race car, knows cars, everything else like that. So if things go right, and I get the backpack mini split, he will be installing the backpack mini split on Fuzzy while I'm there. Yay. So crazy as that is, crossing my fingers. Hey, Cindy, just me and my van. Everybody's saying hi. Thank you. Thanks, Rose. Dropping the link. So, everyone, it's coming up on the hour, I believe. Yep, right on the dot, guys. A little minute over. Hey, I'm doing pretty good. So, that pretty much has been what's going on. I'm updating my YouTube to include my Amazon influencer page, all of my links of the products that I use, the affiliate links for that. Also, everything has been revamped and redone. So I am looking forward to launching all of that starting tomorrow. Oh, yeah, y'all. I did film today. So I think that's great. I think I got to start getting back into the swing of things of doing something on a consistent basis. So therefore, videos are coming, guys, and it will definitely be nuts. So I'm pretty sure everyone has already been here. Let's see. Everybody is pretty big. I don't think I have anybody new. All the best. Enjoy the journey. Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait. It's nerve-wracking, scared, not gonna lie. Nerve-wracking, happy, excited, and all at the same freaking time. And it's just insane, the roller coaster emotions that I get. But I know it's the right thing for me. So it's what's going to make me happy. I mean, what's the worst? What's the worst that could happen? Okay, I get Dasherville completely built out into a barn dominium, and I freaking live there. Yeah, and the house is outright, so I have no mortgage payment except for taxes, property taxes. That's it. Okay, do I have to get a job, whatever? Not really. I don't have to go back into corporate life if I don't want to. I'm all right with that. So that pretty much is it. So if you are a moderator here, please drop your links. Rose has been dropping links all throughout the chat. Thank you so much, Rose, for your help on that. If you are watching the replay, everyone, please, if you love someone's comment or really want to know who this person is, go ahead and click on the picture and say go to channel and subscribe to them, please. We all help each other out. That's what we do. We have a ton of fun here. I give you updates on what's been going on. And thanks. I will make shorts instead of long content for the daily videos, which is good because for me, it's going to help me to try and get back in. But Wednesday will be my long content video upload. So I think that will be great. Get me into the swing. Hey, Adele. Late. Hey, I love ya. You're going to have so many fabulous. I cannot wait. I have so many already. I'm like, where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? When you're full time, you can do that. Oh, I don't feel like going like that. I want to go this way. That's the best part of being a nomad. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to. Nothing says that you have to have everything written in stone. You want to change your mind? Go. I'm okay with that. I think that's why I like the whole nomadic life, the whole Gypsy Rosa Lisa. I can just hear my father, Gypsy Rosa Lisa, the Pathfinder. He just I always wanted to explore every nook and cranny of any city or anything else, learn people's traditions or the cities, whatever. I loved doing that. Especially in foreign countries, but I never even explored my own backyard. How sad is that? So now I'm taking the opportunity to do the traveling of looking at all the nooks and crannies here in the US. So I am so excited that I'm going to be actually facing this journey. So it is the beginning for me, people. And I thank you guys for sticking with me for all this time that it's been rough between losing my job and fighting the demons that I had. And then finally deciding, yes, I need to get the house on the market. I need to move. I need to get this done. I need to get on the road. And when I finally made up that mind, it was like boom, 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 boom. Man, it just was like speedy rocket through the through the race. It took off. House was on the market for 2 days. 2 days, people, and it was pending. And then under contract in 5. Hello. Craziness. Oh my gosh. I'll watch. Yes, you get to watch from me. Oh, thanks. You're going to go back and watch the replay. No jokes? I know, right? Oh, no, you missed all the good jokes. He was cracking me up. Hey, Brenda, how are you? See, we're just signing off. Look at this. Everybody's coming in. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Did you hear about the new restaurant that opened on the moon? Great food, but no atmosphere. Oh, man. Come on, man. That's a Graham joke. Definitely a Graham joke. Even I got that one. Yep. No hair moving on that one. But all right, everybody. It is past 8:00. I should get going. I still have some little chores to do before the end of the day. I'm gonna start. Taking some of these things, putting them in boxes, things that are in the cabinet that for show. All this stuff has to go bye-bye. So yeah, it's a bittersweet moment, but I know on the 31st, it's going to be full of emotions between happy, sad, and excited. It is a lot, but you guys are going to watch me go through it all because you have to understand exactly everything that it's going to take to get me out of this house, into my home base, and on the road. So thanks for watching this week. If you are a content creator, please put a C down so anyone watching the replay can go ahead and know that you do make consistent content. And all of you, I do love you. You are my family. I so much love you so much. Thank you so much for watching today. If there's any questions or anything, go ahead and leave them in the comments because I do go back and read comments to make sure that, I don't miss anything or, any suggestions that you guys might have on content that you'd like to see. That would be fantastic for me as I start really pumping out some content for y'all. Thanks, everyone. Have a great week. I will talk to you next week, Sunday. But as always, everyone, hey, stop dreaming it and start living it. I'll see you guys all next week. Thanks, everyone. Stay safe. Bye.